Spoiler warning for the Fnaf movie. I am going to be talking about scenes and plot points that you would not know if you have not watched the movie. Uh, now, I have to first off start by saying I really liked this movie, unironically. Um, and some people were saying that the movie was kind of mid. There was kind of mixed reviews, people saying that it was really good, people saying that it was mid, and then the very few people that were saying it was bad. Um, and I don't know, there's a meme that went around where it was talking about the Mario movie and saying people didn't like it because of how little lore there was in it. And then with the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, where they say people liked it or people didn't like it because of how much lore was in there. Um, Now, there are a few key things that make this movie kind of worse. If you just go off of the plot and how it goes, it's probably 8 or 9, but you gotta lower it a little bit. I say the movie's about a 7. It's not mid, it's not super good, but it's pretty good, and I really liked it. The reason I say a 7 and not anything higher is mainly for the very weird scenes or for the fact that there is a balloon boy jump scare 3 fucking times, and I am not joking, and it happens the exact same way 3 times. Same music, same cutaway, same everything. I didn't like that because one, the jump scare wasn't even scary. It's what, a PG-13 movie? You can't be really scary in PG-13. And I know to get like a horror movie that's PG-13, you have to have jump scares. I understand that, right? But if they were to make this maybe a little bit more kind of mature, not like rated actually mature, um, but maybe rated a little higher instead of PG-13. Um, because I'm gonna be honest, if they continued to show some of the things that you can imply, uh, this would not be a PG-13 movie. And I'm actually impressed that they made it a PG-13 movie, specifically because of what they show. Someone's face just completely fucking mangled because of the thing that holds you in, and it's like a mask that comes and fucking cuts the fuck out of your face. Someone literally being cut in half. Um, you know, but of course they get away with that by just showing a shadow of it and not actually showing it. So there's no real violence other than whenever Mike gets absolutely uh, pieced up by the crew of animatronics. Um, so, that was about it. And it's just like a cut. It doesn't show really the full details of the cut. They just, oh, he got cut. Oh, look at this cut. It's bleeding. That's about it. Uh, Also, they gave Corey Kenshin, I think, a very mid cameo because it feels like it isn't really a part of the movie. It feels like it was added afterwards. It doesn't feel like it really flows. Um, and it it is a little weird because Freddy gets to Mike's house somehow, right? But then they have to take a taxi back. What? And how did they pay for the taxi? What? I don't understand, right? Um that's a little weird. Now Matt Pat, considering he was able to fit in, it's that's just a theory is insane. So the whole scene is funny to me, because I was not expecting Matt Pat to say it's that's just a theory in a real heavy production, like fully like fledged movie. I was not expecting a reference to his own channel. I stuttered a lot when saying that. I want to apologize, but it's just kind of funny. And he starts off the scene. The scene starts with him there, right? It starts, you see Matt Pat walking up and say, "Oh, what are you guys going to order?" "Oh, we're not going to order anything." "Oh, but lunch is the most important meal of the day." "Oh, isn't it breakfast?" "Oh, well, that's just a theory." I mean, I don't know, man. It's kind of funny. Um, but yeah, I mean, it does kind of suck that Markiplier think it wasn't able to be in the movie, but that's because he was recording another movie, Iron Lung, that he's gonna release, which I am going to thoroughly enjoy watching because I trust Markiplier's ability to make stuff a lot. So I'm really excited to see that. Uh, Now there is other scenes. Vanessa saying he was gonna shoot, or she was gonna shoot Mike if he brings Abby back to the pizzeria. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. And then they're just chill afterwards. She says that, and then the next scene that they're in together, they're just chill. Like, no grudge, I guess. I don't know. But it is definitely lore heavy. Um just go back and watch all of Matt Pat's videos. It'll take you a long ass time, but you could, and then you'd fully be able to see all the um kind of cool little Easter eggs and stuff that they left in or they put in. Um as far as Matthew Lillard goes, he was great in this movie. He was a great villain, uh, which we already knew that he can be a great villain considering he was in the original Scream movie, and we know he's good with comedies as well because he was Shaggy in the Scooby Doo live action movie. So I don't know, man. uh, he's I guess he's been underappreciated for a while, I think, when it comes to his acting ability. Um, but I mean, they even kind of added the lore of him basically being reincarnated, which I'm pretty sure is an actual part of the lore, where William Afton just he goes to like a crazy low depth of hell, but he's reincarnated, and they even reference that by him saying, "I always come back." So yeah, he puts the mask on, and he gets dragged away by the other animatronics. Um, Now, obviously, there are some cool little things in the background that you can see. I know there's a scene where um, uh, they're destroying the pizzeria, and it shows like some frames, some employee frames, and actually has some YouTubers or people in there as well, that made kind of a little cameo. But it's very quick and it's not easy to see because it only shows it for like 2 seconds at the most. Um, so, you know, whatever with that, right? But overall, there are a few things unaccounted for. Um, I don't know her name. I have the cast up right now. Um, Aunt Jan, uh, she is kind of unaccounted for. Um, did she die? Did she not die? Hmm. We don't know, right? Because all the other bodies, we know where they are. They're in the pizzeria, but hers was in Mike's house. What? Where'd she go? You know, we don't really know. But that's only like one a person. What the hell? One person that's really unaccounted for, and doesn't really make much sense where she went. Um, but I mean, it's kind of cool to watch because it's like having two like places uh or two kind of scenes, right? You have the YouTuber scene and the game scene, moving over to like fully fledged movie. It's crazy to see, and at the end whenever they have the song playing, I was genuinely surprised because that song is to me just a meme song at this point. It's actually in a soundboard that I have that's just dead ass called meme soundboard. Um, so I was like, what the hell? Right? Um, Corey Kenshin screaming twice, one in the end credit scene, one actually just in the movie towards the end, kind of. Um, but yeah, it it's a good movie. It's a 7, but it's a good movie. Um, I'm very curious if they'll make a sequel, 'cause it was kind of hinted in the movie that there was going to be a sequel. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Uh, but other than that, I'll whenever Markiplier's Iron Lung movie gets released, uh, I'll I'll make a review of that as well. Movie reviews are not going to be a consistent thing that I do because my opinions are really bad on movies. And I tend to like movies that other people don't like, and I tend to not like movies that other people really like. I don't know, it's just I kind of like fast-paced stuff, and if the movie is kind of a little slow-paced, I just get bored. That's just because I have the fucking TikTok brain. Um, so yeah, movies are kind of annoying to watch with my TikTok brain. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.